In this video, we will explore a fascinating transcendental equation, inspired by one of the most famous relationships in geometry. Our primary objective is to solve for all real values of x that satisfy the equation 3 raised to the x plus 4 raised to the x equals 5 raised to the x. You might immediately recognize the numbers 3, 4, and 5. They form the smallest Pythagorean triple, satisfying the Pythagorean theorem where 3 squared plus 4 squared equals 5 squared. This suggests that x equals 2 is a solution. But our goal is to prove whether it is the only solution and to understand the underlying behavior of these exponential functions. To solve this, we start with our original equation. A common strategy for equations involving different bases is to transform them into a form that is easier to analyze. We can do this by dividing every term by the largest base, which is 5 raised to the power of x. Applying the power of a quotient rule, we can rewrite the terms on the left side. This looks much simpler. We now have two fractions, both less than 1, being raised to the power of x. Let's define a function f of x to represent the left-hand side of this equation. Our goal now is to find where this function f of x is exactly equal to 1. Let's analyze the properties of our function. F of x equals 3/5 to the x plus 4/5 to the x. Notice that the bases, 3/5 and 4/5, are both positive constants less than 1. When we have a base between 0 and 1 raised to the power of x, the resulting exponential function is strictly decreasing. Since f of x is the sum of two strictly decreasing functions, f of x itself must be a strictly decreasing function over all real numbers. Mathematically, we can see this by looking at the derivative. Because the natural logs of 3/5 and 4/5 are both negative, the derivative is always negative. F prime of x is less than 0 for all x. This property is crucial. A strictly decreasing function can cross a specific horizontal line at most once. This means if we find one value for x that works, it must be the only one. Now, let's verify the solution we suspected at the beginning. We want to see if our function equals 1 when x is 2. Substitute 2 into our function. This gives us f of 2 equals 25 over 25, which is 1. Since f of 2 equals 1, we have confirmed that x equals 2 is indeed a solution. Because we established that f of x is a strictly decreasing function, it can only take the value of 1 exactly once. A horizontal line at y equals 1 intersects the curve only at x equals 2. Therefore, x equals 2 is the unique real solution to the equation. In this lesson, we use the properties of exponential functions and the concept of strictly monotonic functions to solve a transcendental equation. By normalizing the equation, we turned a sum of exponentials into a clear, solvable problem.